Yo, 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 what it do, man? This is the Practical Progressive, and here I am here to spit facts, spit straight knowledge on y'all on why ICE needs to be maybe not abolished, but defunded, why ICE sucks right now, why all of this is nonsensical, why Trump is dividing the country for no reason, right? And let's get right into it, right? First off, let's see what this man has to say about just anything.
11,088 murderers came into our country. We have to get them out. We're getting them out. 11,088. Of that number, half committed murder on more than two people. More than two people. And this is what they allowed into our country with their open border policy of lunacy.
Yeah. We allowed that open border policy, right? Killing so many people, man. These illegal immigrants, they got to stop, dude. What are we doing, right? But if we actually look at the stats, undocumented immigrants offending rate lower than US born citizen rates. And, the Republicans are going to be like, look, dude, look, it's not per capita though, but it is per capita. Look at this. Per 100,000 people, right? We got US born citizen right here, the highest, right? Documented immigrants, and then undocumented immigrants. Look at that. So if we go back here, right, out of all the people that ICE have arrested, 73% of them, no conviction. No conviction on 73% of them, right? So what the fuck are they doing? We're just over here arresting grandmas, or like, what are we doing, right? So out of all these other ones that have, criminal records, we got immigration, traffic, right? Deporting them because they ran a red light. Okay, whatever. 5%, only 5% is violent. And Donald Trump is saying 10,000 murderers, 10,000 murderers, 5% of 10,000. And he's not doing too well, right? And these people, they're like, well, look, they may not be violent or they may not be as violent as we're talking about, but they eat up our healthcare. They just,
On top of it all, former Vice President Joe Biden promised to give free federal health care to anyone in the world who illegally crosses our border. His plan to provide government health care to illegal immigrants would bankrupt our health care system, collapse our hospitals, and destroy Medicare while bringing millions and millions of people lured into our country. As
wow,
long as I am president,
right? Now, this man is saying, dude, let's look at this, right? We're talking about all these people, just all these people are coming to America for what? For all the free stuff we get. We just give them so much free stuff, and we're just like Denmark. We're just a welfare nation. We just give these illegal immigrants everything. But it's not true. It's never been true, right? We don't give illegal immigrants SNAP. We don't get illegal immigrants basically anything. They get emergency funding at most. And look at this, 100 billion in taxes. 100 billion. They are paying me. Well, they're Israel or whatever we give our money to. 100 billion, and they get almost nothing in return, right? So let's look at it, right? Are undocumented immigrants eligible for federal healthcare programs and benefits? In general, no. No, they're not. So what the fuck is Trump talking about? Let's go back to what Trump was saying.
on top of it all, former Vice President Joe Biden promised to give free federal health care to anyone in the world who illegally crosses our border. His
Right, so he's just lying. For what reason? Well, we'll get to it, right? We'll get to it. But let's go to this, right? If you're a MAGTAR, right, and you're just like, man, fuck these illegal immigrants. They came in illegally, and they deserve it, right? Because they came in illegally. They should have just done it legally, even if they haven't committed no crimes, even if they help us by paying taxes that they don't get nothing in return for, right? Let's see what Donald Trump. What's the goal here? What's Donald Trump
I
saying?
am determined to ensure that the animal
Let's get this.
security threat facing our nation.
Hmm?
The last administration let in 20 million unknown and unvetted foreigners.
20 million. 20 million? God damn. 20 million. That's a lot of people, Donald. 20 million in 4 years. We're going to have to get rid of these people, Donald, right? But let's look at what we're doing. We're doing about 20, not even 20K a month, right? 20K a month. We do that 12 months. We get like what? 240K a year? 240K a year. By the next time you go up for re-election, or not even re-election, but when JD Vance comes up for election, dude, you have not done anything. You haven't done anything. So not only are you doing a pretense of violence and they are bringing all these taxes and they are just ruining lives for America, even if that was true, you're not doing anything about it. You're doing absolutely nothing. You are sitting there, right? And you're like, well, listen here, we got to get rid of them, and you're not even getting rid of them. So ICE, right, getting how much funding, right? Look at this. Look at that spike, right? You think, what the fuck happened here, right? We are spending more on our ICE than Canada spends on their military, right? And they're probably going to bring that up after all the shit we've been talking about them, right? So let's see. Let's see. They have 32 people. Fuck out of here. They got 32 people dead. ICE deadliest year in 2 decades, right? That's what we're spending our money on. ICE killing people, right? And they're not even deporting nobody. They're killing people, deporting people who are not violent for what? For what, right? When we go over here, right? Let's look at the protests and demonstrations in the United States, right? Our number one protest in American history, no kings, because of Donald Trump, right? Because of all the shit he's been doing. He is causing massive distress. And the second one, no kings again. Top two protests in American history, no king rally, because of all this dumb shit that Trump's doing. This is only a part of it, too. This is even all of it. This is only a part of it, right? And so we're spending all this money on things that people don't like. Minnesota is revolting damn nigh because we want to kill people in the middle of the street for what? What are we doing? What's the reason, Donald? Look at this ugly fuck right here, right? I'm gonna tell you the reason. The reason is because his approval rating is slowing down. It's going down. It's like going down like that, right? And he can't do anything about it. So what is he going to do? He's going to revitalize his vape. How's he going to do that? Well, he's going to spend a fuck ton on ICE and he's going to get these illegal out of here because that's all he's been talking about, right? From 2024, we've too many illegals, too many illegals. Got to get them out, right? And he's not even getting them out. He's not getting them out, right? He is killing people while doing it. Let's go back to this. Oh, that was the wrong one. Oops. Best editor on YouTube. I'm cutting that out. Ah, I'm cutting all this out. No, don't worry, don't worry. Right? So all these people who have died, right? Just look at them, died needlessly because Donald Trump wants to invest our taxpayer dollars into something that is not even working. It's not even working by his standards, right? 20 million, by the way, which is a lie. It's just like 10 million, I think, maybe 11 million. But based off his lie, he's not even doing anything, right? And let's look at the bigger picture, right? If we are deporting all these people, we're losing all these $100 billion in taxes that I'm showing you right now, right? We're losing all this money for what? Because and what's the global status of America right now? It's going through the shitter. The dollar is declining, and all he can do right now is pump our money into Israel, into illegal immigration, and he's not even doing anything. And he's sitting there and he's basically laughing at us, right? And the midterms are coming up. I am telling you, if we do not get these midterms, we are all fucked. Because this is the shit we're doing. This is the shit we're doing, right? Instead of the ACA, all those expansions running out, all these people not under healthcare, fuck it. Who cares, dude? Who gives a fuck, right? So, because we're sitting here and we got 30 billion going to ICE, right? But we can't give kids in high school a free lunch or better air conditioning so they can learn better, right? But we want to spend 30 million on ICE. And this is only to disrupt the people. He's doing this just so he can cause a riot. Because if he knows he can cause a riot, he can try to do something to where he could cause the Insurrection Act, he can deploy agents and military, cause chaos. So because he knows he is so unpopular that if he goes into this midterms looking like he is doing right now, he is done. He is cooked. It will never be he will never get a majority by the time he leaves. In 2028, he's probably going to be impeached, right? Because of dumb shit like this. He doesn't know what he's doing, right? And we sit here and we listen to him. And what did he say, 20 million on that one? And we go back and he's talking about how Joe Biden's giving all these people healthcare. You know what? I'd rather them get healthcare than spending $30 billion on an industry that doesn't even fucking work, right? It's ridiculous. It's stupid. And the people that if they think ICE is doing a good job showing this video because they know they're not. And that's the reason they post these dumbass edits on TikTok talking about some got a big X the plug edit in the background talking about some dumb shit on how they're just it's performative cruelty. It's not anything more than that, anything less than that. But thank you coming for my TED talk. You know, This is the practical progressive. If you like the content that I'm doing, I'm going to continue doing this. Leave a like and subscribe. Tell me in the comments how I can get better. This is kind of ranting, not the best first video, I know that. But, we'll get better. I'm going to bring you constant content. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Peace.